I am glad you are here. First things first, I want to make sure that you understand that they put a restaurant on the moon. It has great food, but no atmosphere. Not my best, admittedly. However, more importantly, I got to get a drink here before I move forward. Maison restaurant from Puerto Rico. I love it. It's my favorite fast food place, period. Let me just encourage Maison, if they're listening, to make sure that they open up a restaurant in Oshkosh. Also, this reminds us to pray for our missionaries and friends to Puerto Rico. Just as example, we have the Harmons over in Ceiba, we have the Arroyos over in Aguadilla, and the Cuadrados over in Mayaguez. We're praying for them. We just ask that God would intervene, as I'm sure they're going through some different struggles trying to minister to their people in a very unique time. We also just ask that you'd continue to pray for missionaries on that island, that God would raise up the support they need, that he would take care of them. Which really leads me to what I'm going to talk about today. I was thinking about, as I was getting ready for this, and I was looking at John chapter 10, it reminded me of a time I went to Israel. Now, if you know anything about preachers, when they go to Israel, they want to make sure everyone knows that they went to Israel. And they buy stuff in Israel. And so here I have a good shepherd, and this shepherd here is carrying the sheep, and he loves this sheep, and he is willing to care for it. Now, this thing's made of olive wood, and it's kind of neat looking, maybe kind of scary. Maybe a child would think it's very scary. I don't know. Either way, we had a child cry just the other day when they saw my teddy bear. I am sorry for the condition he's in, but he's well loved. More so, to go back to John chapter 10, we're thinking about verses 14 and 15. In verses 14 and 15 say, I am the good shepherd, and know my sheep, and am known of mine. As the Father knoweth me, even so know I the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep. Two considerations to think about today is this. Number one, the sheep know the shepherd, and the shepherd knows the sheep. We can know about Jesus Christ through his Bible. Also, we can have comfort in knowing that he knows us. This is not impersonal. Our shepherd cares for us. And he cares for us so much that the second part, he laid down his life for us. So when we're going through a unique time in history, and maybe we feel obviously segregated with the safer at home order, and there's all sorts of things on the news, and we see all sorts of terrible things, know this. Christ, the good shepherd, knows the sheep. And in addition, he laid down his life for us. Those things provide us great comfort. It reminds me of the Psalm 23, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. And it also makes me to think of godliness with contentment is great gain. You see, when we have Jesus Christ as our Savior, when we have Jesus Christ in our life, when we've trusted in him solely for our salvation, we have something great. We have something wonderful. We have assurance that he cares for us, assurance that he knows for us, he knows us, and with having that knowledge, we can have contentment, even if we're stuck in our home, even if we're lonely, even if we're with a whole bunch of family, even with whatever the situation is. Whatever it is, when you have Jesus Christ as your shepherd, you can have comfort knowing that he cares for you and that he knows you. We trust that that's been an encouragement for you. We ask that you come back more tomorrow for when Pastor Brennenstall does it. And then I'll have another joke. It'll be really, really good. It'll be as good as the one I told today. Either way, I do thank you. And remember, this is a day the Lord has made. We'll rejoice and be glad in it.